Y'all know what I was thinking. When you stuck in a situation like I'm stuck in, you can live in the Bible. These stories are so fulfilling and so enjoyable. And it's even more enjoyable if you know how to use it as power, not like black magic. I know that way too. I'm saying the light way is power. You just sit here and you read it. And you're like, oh, that's how you do that. And then you go and do it. You might be stuck in a certain position in life and you just happen to read the Bible and you find somebody in the Bible that's stuck in the same exact position, but they managed to get out of it. Anyway, like right here, it said, what it say? Behold the stone that I have laid before Joshua. Upon the stone are seven eyes. Okay. Now let's say you want to look at that like a D. You want to try to code it or decode it or whatever. He said, behold the stone that I have laid before Joshua. Upon the stones are seven eyes. Now let's try to decode this. I mean, this is just an example. It ain't really decoding it. Behold the stone, upon the stone with seven eyes. Okay. Let's say my stones is human relics. Seven eyes. Okay, seven eyes. Let's say seven eyes is three people and one third eye. You see what I'm saying? And what else it said? Behold, I engrave its inscription, says the Lord of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of the land in one day. And that day, says the Lord of hosts, everyone will invite his neighbor under the vine and under his fig tree out there. Okay, let's say the stones are these people that surround us that's really we feel in our way. But really they're not. They are a lesson to be learned. They really in our way somehow though. We feel like they in our way. They the stones. So if this is the way you're supposed to look at it, and let's say the people that's in my, let's say it's seven people, and they stone. This it's a stone. It's truly just a stone with seven people, seven people eyes. So do you, how would you move the stone? That's the key question. Because at this point, in order for a stone, the guy particular stone is pretty much like a dark night of the soul, prison. I mean, it can be anything. But I'm saying this is where like somebody putting you in a bottle. Okay, these people put you in a bottle for high ranking type reason. You really can't even. My intentions first when I first got hit with all this, I was like, attack. I was telling even the ancestors, attack the main one. And there was big names. I couldn't get my hands on these kind of people. And then I had to sit back. This was a while back, about 5 years ago, when I realized I was getting in this bottle. Attack, ancestors, attack. You're attacking the wrong one. Them are not the one. I ain't really say that. I was attacking the wrong one. They showed me the bigger one later. Well, cause there's people bigger than governments, bigger than that. Attack. But then I realized these people work for God and Satan. It might be a group of people work for Satan. It might be a group of people work for God. At the end of the day, it's like a negotiation. Now we're back to Job. In order for Job to remove the stone, he had to prove his loyalty to God. See what I'm saying? That's beautiful, and yeah, I like that. It might not be right or nothing, but it makes sense for me. I have to break it down. That's why I told you I read slow. And, you know, when somebody give me a book thicker than the Bible or thicker than the Bible, I'll be like, well, when they say you get this job after you read this book, I said I'll be back in a couple years. I'll be back in a couple years, dude. Cause I'm gonna try to figure it out. First. I got what this is, what that is. Well, anyway, you can live in the Bible though. Every answer we need is in the Bible. Every That's why I said King James. I love Christianity. I just don't like what y'all represent today. God said the chosen one was gonna come to his house first, and I'm going out to y'all ass, boy. Why, well, y'all doing better now, I guess. I don't know. Ever since that guy said, leave my people alone. God said something about leave my people alone. So shit. I shut up big time. I shut my damn mouth. I don't want to make the Father mad at all. Because, without Christianity, I wouldn't have learned about the other nationality. Without Christianity, I wouldn't have learned how to get out the street properly. Well, I ain't gonna say Christianity without King James. Well, Christianity too, back then they were pretty decent. Like I said, they had uh, missionaries walking the block. And I'm gonna tell y'all something for the world. I want the whole world to hear this. If you see missionaries come to bad neighborhoods, you protect those people by any means necessary. Even if you the worst scumbag of all the scumbags, you protect those people. Back when I was coming up, and they wanted me to join the missionaries when I was trying to get into church when I was younger, when I was bad as hell. I did a couple with them, and the worst scumbag of the worst scumbag would politely guide me out of that area. Don't come over here, bro. It's awful. But they also kept me safe. So, for the world out there, respect missionaries by any means necessary. Because for them to even have the heart to even come, don't try to turn them out. Don't try to date them, all that extra shit y'all trying to do. Now, if they see something, don't get me wrong, missionary might find a flame in the slum area. Might find a twin also, man, who knows? I don't know. I can't say that part, but I'm just saying. Don't, if those people brave enough, them people probably got beautiful lives. If they brave enough to come into your demonic area and try to save somebody, the least you could do is direct them out of that area respectfully. And do not disrespect them in no kind of fashion or form. But for me, that only happened once. Most of the time they want to sit there. Back then, them gangsters were different from the gangsters today. These gangsters today, I don't know what the hell going on. Cause I tell you, the women that I met in these last 5 years that they turned out to be prostitutes, oh my God, it made my stomach turn. It hurt me to the core. I went to them dudes though. I went to their damn face. And that girl never knew it. She probably found out later, but by that time we wasn't even friends or nothing. I told her, hey, I don't know. I said, how the hell? I went. I don't even hang with people, but I purposely went amongst these people just to smoke a blunt with them, and they thought I was gonna sit there. They thought I was wanting to smoke a blunt with them and sit there and chop it up, old time's sake. And they bring up old shit. I said, I don't want to hear that shit. I said, I want to know why y'all turn them women out like that. Back when I was coming up, pimps and players did not do that. They didn't even think about doing such a thing to a woman like that. You don't treat no woman like that, period. That's worse than beating on a woman, and that's bad enough. I said, how could you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had a woman plug in Charleston named Yummy. She was the sweetest person I ever met, but she was a big dog though. Nobody treated her sideways. She was a plug. She was a big dog. Everybody respected her. That's that woman I told y'all was grilled out. Every teeth on her mouth was gold. Said. But she had a good dude. He was real young, though. He was cool as hell. Caught Diesel ass nigga. I don't know if they still good. I ain't seen him no more. I ain't heard from. I ain't seen Yummy in probably 15, 20 years, 25 years probably. I was traveling and doing stuff at an early age. But treat them people good. But anyway, like I said, in it, the Bible, the King James Bible helped me get out of the game. Cause you know when you're in the game and you in gangs and stuff, it's true. It's almost true. You can't get out of it. But by the power of God, I got out of it respectfully, and all the plugs respected me outside of my family member that did this shady shit. Everybody was loyal to me because I was loyal to them. Even the ones that wasn't even loyal people were loyal to me because I was loyal to them. Cause I seen crimes, y'all. I seen stuff that I could have easily went to the police and said, hey, such did this, did it, and a lot of people would have got locked up. I ain't never do that because it was gangster stuff and you just don't know what it was back for me because I had to go back to them streets. I couldn't go snitch on some. Even if I could, I wouldn't have did it. But I couldn't go snitch on somebody and go to the hills. I had to snitch. If I did snitch, which I never snitched, but if I did snitch, I would have had to go back to the slums, and that shit wasn't happening. So I had to find a way out of the game. And the Bible got me out of it safely. I got out of it damn near broke, but I got out of it. I just paid my debts mostly. And what I mean by that, I paid my debts to society. I paid my debts and paying like the money I owed plugs and stuff, paid all that off. And the harm that I done to families and people, I went and made it as right as I possibly could. And I got busted up for that, broke and disgusted pretty much. And I was safely out of it though. All no strings attached. And I owe it all to King James, bro. You can live in it, but like when they put you in a bottle like this and expect you to lose your life, all you need is a good old Bible. And you're going to hear stories in this Bible that's going to make your bottle look like the hills without eyes. For real. You know, you be in a position in your life like this room beautiful now compared to what it was. I got to finish my windows, but they don't want me to finish. I think them cameras in them windows. I done told them over and over to get them windows, change them windows, clean them windows up. I think cameras in the spider webs. I done swept the damn spider webs out. I wake up the next day, they right back there like somebody that came and put a goddamn Halloween spider web up. Oh, I'm sorry. God, kind of be quiet, boy. Anyway, like I was saying, you can solve everything through King James. That's why I tell people, leave the Vatican people alone, man. Leave them damn people alone. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm cussing all over the place. Man. Just leave them alone, y'all. I gave y'all some vital information, and it was just little information God gave me. And by y'all using it the wrong way, I stopped being able to get it, really. I could probably ask for it back, but I ain't wasting my time, because I was glad God took it. I was like, look at what they did to good information. Getting camera and ciphering music from guys' children, stealing from guys' kids, trying to kill guys' kids, putting bounties on guys' kids. Yeah, we need the Vatican, of course. You damn right we do. They probably do got stuff that'll be very useful to us. But hell, what you gonna do? You just gonna use it for the wrong reason? No, we need them. My grandpa had a whole bunch of Templar Knight stuff, man. They just took all my stuff. I was trying my best to hold it. You know, they was taking everything from me, y'all. They took everything from me. And the only thing I can hold on to was what I was trying to hold on dearly to the most was my coat my nephew gave me, my grandma hat, and all my valuable, all my little, all the stuff my grandpa loved. I don't know what they call them things. I forgot the word for it. Something accessories, but my grandpa, let's say my grandpa left me a house, money, and car. They didn't give me the house, money, and car. They gave me his lighters. They gave me his pipes that he used to smoke when he did smoke. They gave me his Templar Knights pen emblem pendulum pendulums and stuff. uh, and they didn't even give me that with my grandma. They gave me my grandma hat, and they gave me my grandpa's sweater that y'all see me wearing, and I hold that with dear life. And when they robbed me, and it was and they was two crackheads robbing me. They robbed me. Still moving so fast, y'all. When I found one of them, he was in a, he was in a tornado. It was a little small, one of the little small tornadoes, real small, but they were dangerous enough where the alarm went off. And I was coming from the lake, from talking to the guy. I used to like to sit at the lake. That's before they started killing people at the lake, throwing them in the lake. And I was coming from the lake. The weather was bad. It was a storm down there that night. I wasn't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of stuff like that. I drive right through a tornado. But anyway, when I was driving through this tornado, it was a dog in a tent. A dude had a dog. He had his dog. He had a pit bull. It was a grown dog now, a pit bull, and it was a white boy that I know. You know, he was on meth real bad, but I felt sorry for him because he was living under this little bridge and over by the lake, and the storm was gonna kill him. That storm was small. It was a small storm, but it would have killed him because he didn't have nothing, and he was right there living underwater. You feel what I'm saying? Worst place to be in the storm. And when I saw him, he was holding the dog, and he was holding his he was holding this damn tent. You know what people live in tents and stuff. They had a tent, and the tent caught air, and it was going in the air. The damn dog was in the air. The tent was in the air. And I stopped the car. I said, "Man, you can stay with me, bro." I had to grab him out of the air. I had to grab him out of the air. I got the Bible with him. That's true. Now he in jail. Now go ask him. His name Timmy. And and I said, "Man, you can stay with me, bro." I was still on the drug then too, and I was trying to quit at that. I was tapering. I was trying to quit at that time, so it was really a bad move to get him. But the storm, I was scared him and the dog were gonna die. The dog liked me though. The dog knew it was home here, cause the dog he used to get on that meth and walk that dog to death. The animals don't like to walk too. I don't know if y'all know animals. Animals don't like walk too much in the summertime because they got fur on them and stuff. That dog started diving and stuff. Like, before the dog would dive in the yard, he had to drag the dog out the yard. The dog finally get in the road, walk, dog would put his head down looking like the Hulk. Uh, so, anyway, him and this female that we all used to kick it together, you know, get high together. Boy, they started taking my ass to the cleaner, and then they were fussing and fighting with each other. That was the play. That was the play move, arguing with each other and going on. And man, they started cleaning my ass up, and I started noticing. I had these artifacts that my grandparents left. I would look them up, and they had spiritual stuff, use to them, like good luck, good fortune to them. They stole all that shit, bro. They stole all that shit. And once a junkie steal your shit, it's gone. Because they going to punt it for some money. I'll never get that kind of shit back. It was Templar night shits and everything. I was going to really look into it when I got out of this situation and see how the hell my grandpa got such things. It might not have been valuable, but I could tell they were old. You know what I'm saying? They value to me. It had value to me and him. But, you know, well, that was another story. I lost all that shit. They stole everything. Only thing I could keep out of all this mess was that coat, that hat, and that sweater. Everything else got gone. And then that little chicken head flame I had, she came and finished me on off. Anyway, peace and love out there.